What's going on YouTube? Rob A here, and today we're going to be taking a look at LEGO City set number 60036 Arctic Base Camp. The set has 735 pieces and retails for about 90 bucks depending on where you find it. I found this at my local Toys R Us store, so keep an eye out there. They should be showing up very soon if they have not already. The set has a ton of stuff going on, not the least of which is the 7 minifigures that it comes with. That's a whole lot of minifigs for any one set. I mean, usually you only find that number in like one of the large exclusive sets, but I'm very happy to see it here. So you do get a ton of these Arctic guys. You get a cool base camp operations kind of thing going on here. You get this really sweet looking vehicle on the back with all the treads and things going on. You get a snowmobile. You get my favorite part, admittedly, the husky sled, which is awesome. I am so excited to have these guys, these little husky dogs. So excited. And the polar bear. Man, this is the best. So again, I'm going to reserve judgment until I actually get it put together, but I'm pretty excited so far. So yeah, you get all that. We'll check the back here, and you've got some of the play features going on here, such as, again, it's got the husky sled. You got the helicopter with the working winch and like a net going on here. You got a ton of these little ice crystals with silver or some sort of crystalline object inside of them, and a lab, of course, inside here with a little conveyor belt. That's pretty neat. Yeah, just like some of the details inside the lab and some of the vehicles you get, and of course the polar bear again. So really excited to have this set in hand. Really excited for the Arctic sub-theme. Really excited for all the Wilford Brimley impressions I'm going to make while building this and probably reviewing it. So, consider yourselves warned. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and put this thing together and I will see you guys when it's all complete. So I'll see you guys in just a moment. Alright guys, so here we have the Arctic Base Camp, and as you can see, there is a whole lot going on here. So let's start with the minifigs, as we always do. So first off, we've got this little guy right back here. Come on, little guy. And you actually get, what is it, 2 or 3? Let's see. Okay, so you get 2 of these guys, and they are exactly the same. So this one and this dude with the camera over here. So I'll show him really quickly, but this guy, as you can see, the usual pattern here, the same top and bottom as you get with all the other guys. The only difference being the head. So we'll go over that real quickly. You get this head. Okay. You get 2 of this guy. And you get a very similar head with this dude over here, but it's a little different because he doesn't have the rim on the goggles. Come on. There we go. And he's got a jacket as well. You can see on the back there, they've all got the little logo. He's got nice poofs on his jacket. He's got the poofs. You know, the one with the poofs. Alright. And then there's this dude, Professor Big Face. He's got a magnifying glass and a lab coat with just the teeniest bit of the logo sticking out there. Again, single face and logo again on the back of his coat. So, very cool. You get this young lady. If I can get her off the ski thingy. There we go. You get this lady here with basically the same outfit, but you can see that they've slimmed down the waist a little bit here. And she's got a feminine head print. And back is basically the same. So you get those guys. You do get one more unique figure, but you also get this little camera here, this little video camera, and several of these little snowshoes as well. For those of you that are unfamiliar, they are just little snowshoe pieces, and you can actually put them together and they form one kind of solid peg, so your minifig can hold them in his hand, or you can stick them in something like that. So you've got that going on. And of course, last but not least, we've got our pilot. Get up. And this guy's pretty cool. He's got a snarky face going on, a little smirky smirk. He's got a cool like flight poof jacket with a little, I'm guessing that's a parachute of some kind, the little logo on it, and of course his little flight helmet. Pretty neat. Alright, so you get that guy too. And I guess I might as well show this off as well with the minifigs. You do get a polar bear. Hey, polar bear! It is the new bear mold that can, you know, move like a so, but in white. And yeah, it's adorable. It's really cute. He's got a little tail. Yeah, so those are your minifigs for this set. And now let's get straight into the vehicles here. And we'll start, I guess, with the smallest of the group. Let me get these guys in their respective headgear and kind of put them a little bit to the side, because I'll probably be sticking them in the vehicles soon. So, first up, you get this little mini ski doodad thing. Snowmobile is the word I was looking for. It's pretty cool. It has no noticeable means of propulsion, but it totally goes, you know, it's powered by imagination. So yeah, and as you can see, it's similar but not the same as the small set, with the kind of same sort of idea going on behind it. So it's definitely a bit smaller than that. The logo is, of course, the same printed tile, which is very nice. You got a little light up here, and it's very, very simple, but it definitely works. It gets the point across, and you can just seat your guy or gal right on there, and just good to go. And you can just kind of pop that off to the side. I do love these skis. I love the way that they're kind of free moving, so you know, you can kind of glide it over any terrain that you like. But that's pretty cool. So that goes right back there. Next up, probably one of the more exciting features of this set would be the dog sled. And we'll take a quick look at these adorable little doggies. You get 4 of these guys. There is a less expensive set that comes with these huskies, but I'm going to just go ahead and say this right now. This seems to be the better set for as far as value goes overall to get these. So, I mean, if you can swing the higher price point on this set, I would just go for this one and skip that helicopter. It doesn't look like there's really much to it. In fact, I've skipped it, and I probably won't be picking it up. But you do get 4 of these little huskies. They are brand new molds. You can see the little curly tails and the nice gradient gray on there. Of course, they are attached to the sled here. It's got some lights on it and a fishing pole. Ooh. You do get a little bit of navigation equipment, and of course a box of fishes that you just fresh caught, and that sticks right onto the sled like a so. And then you can have your little dude mushing it up. Yep. Okay. In theory, of course. There we go. And yeah, very nice. You can move right along. I love the use of the like car pieces for the sled bits. It is 6 o'clock in the morning, and my words are not working. I apologize. Alright. Moving right along to the helicopter here. Very, very cute little helicopter. You know, we've seen Lego helicopters before. This is nothing new. But you know, it's always nice to get a little helicopter, and this one is definitely swooshable, especially because it's got these two little things you can kind of hold, stabilize with a finger, and then like that. It's got some nice big landing platform thingy biddies, and yeah, it's very cool. I like the new cockpit piece, this new bit. I don't think I've ever had one of these before. So I do like that a lot. The guy sits right in there, of course. Got some little green and red lights, and the engine thing, and this spins, and you know, you get the idea. But it's a nice little build overall. And with this, you can take one of the two. This only comes with two. I thought it came with more, but it's only two. But you also get this cool little net, like so. And get your little rock once this dude's picked it out of the ice or whatever, and he brings it over here, and you can take this little bit and just hook the net into that. Like so. And that'll kind of stay right there, and then of course you can let's see if I can actually get this to go. It's so close, so close. I know you guys are really enjoying watching this right now. Alright. So you can hook this in here. I can't even do it with my hands. Alright. And then so take it from the field to the base, right to the, you know, this thing, and we'll get into that later. But yeah, so very, very cool. Digging the helicopter, and yeah, so that's the helicopter. Next up, we have the drilling machine, and this thing is really cool and really interesting. It uses a technique that I've never before seen on a Lego build, and that is you've got the treads going here, and you can see they roll very nicely. Pretty much on any surface, they will roll nicely, and the reason for that is because underneath you actually have a wheel. So a wheel with like a rubber tire, and you move this, and it spins the this piece that in turn makes sure the treads are moving no matter what. So it's really interesting. It does, and it has this cool effect where it makes the vehicle itself kind of wobble, which makes it look really cool, like it's driving over uneven terrain and things like that. So very, very neat. I love the design of the front. I do like that as well. You can pop the top here and have your little dude go inside. There's really nothing there but a steering wheel. And he's got a couple of bits on the side here, the always necessary radio, smokestacks, but you can have your dude come back here and man the drill. And you've got some little controls here, and it's on the usual arm that we've seen before. And of course you can just spin the drill and have it excavate more of these little crystal ice chunks or what have you. And this spins as well. So overall, very, very cool little build. I was really surprised when I saw the Technic rods and things going into this and the wheel being built, and I was like, does this thing have treads? And then I figured out what was going on. I was like, oh, that's a neat idea. So it's very, very cool, and it's very, very effective. You know, so any surface that these would normally not work on, like, you know, very like slick surface, or, you know, very flat, they'll work just fine, which is pretty cool. And that is the drilling machine. Now, on to the main part of this set. Is the base camp itself. And I can't get the whole thing in, but you can see up there, there's just some little bits. You've actually got some nice solar panels. And I lost a foot. I'll just get that right back on. I hear all the internal stuff falling around. That's not a good sound, but that's okay. So we've got this, and it's pretty neat. So you've got, of course, the conveyor belt here. You can put your little put your rocks on there, and then, you know, bring the conveyor belt up. There you go, and it falls theoretically in there. And then, of course, you've got this little chainsaw. So your guy here can just take the chainsaw, cut open the thing, and then, of course, access the crystal inside. As you can see there, nice silver crystal. And then you can see we've got some extra tools here on the side here. You've got another circular saw and another radio and some more snowshoes. And then we can go inside the building through this little door. And inside the building, whoop, just like that, we've got our professor. And we'll just zoom in a little bit here so you can kind of see what's going on. So inside, it's a little tight quarters in here, but you've got a little, you know, a little workstation with some computers going on. You've got another little crystal under the microscope here. So checking out the stats and data. I decided was stata. So check all that out right over here. And of course you've got your coffee cup, which sounds like a deal. So yeah, you've got this guy. You can kind of check all this stuff out. And when you are ready to relax and enjoy yourself, you need a little break, we'll check out the main kind of area in this larger part of the building. And you can actually just separate these two bits if you want to have this separate. You can totally do that. Put this over here, and then this can come right over this away. So we got a couple of things going on here. First of all, you get a little opening area, a little ramp here, and what you can do with that is grab your little snowmobile from before and just kind of run it right up the ramp. And it doesn't fit. It's got a back end. Okay, that's fine. But you can back in. There's little bits in there that'll kind of lock it into place. So that's pretty cool. But you can also open up the back end here. There you go. Like so, and then open these up, and you've got much more access to the inside. You can see a little gal in there, but we're going to check out this side here. Just what we want to see. Zoom in again, and when your guy is all done at his busy day, he can chill out on one of the seats here. Little come on. There we go. Little family portrait here on the side wall here, as well as a nice little television that is adorable, and a little fireplace over here in the back. A little bit harder to see, but it is back there. And you can just seat your little guys here, and have your guy filming the whole thing like I'm doing now. Hey, so how's your coffee? Is it pretty good, bro? Liking that coffee? Yeah. And yeah, so you can kind of rest after a long day's cold, hard work, and really enjoy yourself with a nice cup of Swiss Miss hot chocolate. But yeah, really cool. Then you can fold it all up, close it all up, You see there's just a big hole in the side here. And then you just kind of move this all back. Make sure it's lined up, pop it together. And there you go. You've got it all back together. So yeah, like I said, this set is really a lot of stuff going on here. You get a ton of vehicles. You get a nice base camp here. I don't, other than the fact that they reuse a few of the guys, I don't really have any complaints with this set. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot going on here. There's a ton to do, and I think it was an enjoyable build, and yeah, really cool. So yeah, awesome set. That's going to do it for this review, guys. I want to thank you so very much for watching. As always, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It really helps me out. And in the meantime, I've got more LEGO coming real soon, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.